give you 3 spades to the king. Give you a singleton heart. We'll give you 5 diamonds, ace, jack, 10. And 4 clubs. Okay. So this one is going to begin a diamond by your partner and a spade overcall on your right. Well, what do you think? You're invitational? Game forcing? Not quite. It's a good 11. Singleton heart might be useful for partner if we play in a suit, if we play in diamonds. Okay, so how about 2 spades here? You're certainly always planning on being in at least 3 diamonds, right? Now, again, this auction would have gone differently had there not been a spade overcall. If you play inverted minors, you might have bid 2 diamonds right away. If you don't play inverted minors, you might invite by jumping to 3 diamonds, but you'd probably be making some kind of invitational or better diamond raise, right? But now things change, right? Because of the overcall. So 2 spades is going to tell your partner, I've got diamond support, at least 4, probably 5 more often than not. What other information can partner take away from this bid, by the way, about your hand?
You don't have 4 partner.
Okay, very good. You don't have 4 hearts, right? These are non-barking dogs, for my language of bridge people, right? Negative inferences. You may be very excited when you pick up this hand with ace, jack, 10, 5th of diamonds, big. Ooh, I get to use my Cuebid. I get to support partner's diamonds and use my Cuebid. Great. If you have 4 hearts, don't use your Cuebid. You can always support diamonds later if you need to. But if you had 4 hearts, we would want you to start with your negative double. You know, same hand, 11 points. Even if you had 4 hearts and 5 diamonds, this hand had a different shape. In fact, pretend your clubs and your hearts are switched. And make that the only change to this hand. We would want you to make a negative double first because you might have an 8-card heart fit. So see if partner has a heart fit with you. And then if not, you can always go back to diamonds, right?
So you're saying it would go 1 diamond, 1 spade, double?
If you had 4 hearts, which you do not with this particular hand, so negative double's out of the picture on this one. So partner should know that. When this comes back around, partner should know that you have no more than 3 hearts. If partner retreats to 3 diamonds, I think I would just pass. We probably don't have a game. That would be an effort to sign off. Now, remember that your 2 spades is or better, right? Let's give you a little upgrade. Oops. What would you do now?
3 no. 3 no.
Feel good about 3 now?
Yeah.
Got a double spade stopper. The ace of spades is probably on your right. That means you should have spades. You should have 2 spade stoppers here, because the ace of spades is probably with the overcaller in the favorable position. Okay. So yeah, so we like 3 no. So remember we said you can do that. You can show the diamond fit and then offer 3 no. Now, the hand before wasn't game forcing, which was why we wanted you to pass 3 diamonds when we didn't also have the queen of spades. But now with a double spade stopper and a full opening hand, I want to be in game. And I'd rather try to take 9 tricks than take 11 in diamonds. Now, you may be asking, I'm going to bid 3 no with a singleton heart?
I'm asking.
Yeah, I am. Because I think this person is most likely going to lead their partner's suit. And even if they lead hearts, I think partner probably has something in hearts, right? This partner opened a diamond, but we have ace jack, right? So think about where our partner's opening values. I mean, partner probably doesn't, unless they've made a really lousy overcard, partner probably doesn't have ace of spades, right? So see if we can start to put some cards that may be in partner's hand. King, queen of diamonds seem likely with the diamond opening. Maybe ace of clubs, but partner almost has to have a little something in hearts. And if it turns out that partner's hearts are very weak, and they find a heart lead instead of a spade lead, and they beat our 3-0, you know what? Hand it to the opponent. Sometimes they do good things on defense. So don't. As far as offering 3-0 trump, our concern is really only worry about the suits that the opponents have bid and shown some length in. That's our concern for no trump. So. By the way, I will tell you, a lot of times as a defender on this auction, I like to lead a heart with the lack of negative double if my hearts are any good. And especially if I have a really bad holding in partner spade suit, like a small singleton. Like, I don't know about getting partner suit set up. But now we're back to the territory of, well, do you lead partner suit or not? That was a discussion on Tuesday in defense class. So if you don't lead partner suit, you better be right, right? It had better be the best lead. What's that?
Would 3 hearts be a Western Cuebid
3 hearts isn't a Cuebid.
instead of 3-0?
I mean, it's not. I think. Well, I don't know exactly what 3 hearts. It's some kind of probe. I mean, it's not a Cuebid because it's not the suit that the opponent's. Western Q is your Cuebiding the opponent's suit looking for no trump. So that might look something like. I don't know about that hand. We can go with the same auction. A diamond, a spade, overcall. All right, well, you can start with your Cuebid, right? Limit raise or better with diamonds. Okay, partner tries to sign off in 3 diamonds. They have a minimum opening here. You still want to force the game, right? I mean, even if partner only has 12, you've got 14. Looks like we should be in game somewhere. Can you bid no trump? No, you don't have a spade stopper. Could partner have a spade stopper? Yeah. So this is where, see, you could actually have 2 Cuebids on the same auction. We're actually going to talk about this a little more next time. But here, 3 spades would be the so-called Western Cuebid. And that would be, it would be one of 2 things. It would be either partner, I have a slam try in diamonds, or more commonly, you don't have a slam and you're just trying to find the best game. And this would be, partner, I'm game forcing, but I can't bid 3-0. Can you? It's your last bid before 3-0, right? If partner has a spade stopper, they bid 3-0. If they don't have a spade stopper, they either bid 4 diamonds, or in theory, they could bid something else. Just a where they live kind of bid. 4 clubs, maybe, something like that. Sort of a do something intelligent partner situation. I had an example for this. It was a little different, but this definitely will suffice. So let's see here. See if we have any that look a little bit different. Let's actually look at one of these. Okay. So we'll give you that collection there. 11 high card points, 4 spades, singleton heart, 3 diamonds, and 5 clubs. So partner opens a club, we hear one heart overcall. So that's what we were talking about a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
What do we want you to do here?
On that one where you erased it already, where you went to 3 diamonds and then the person says 3 spades, asking if you have a spade stopper. If they had a spade stopper, wouldn't they have just been 3 no drop?
Not necessarily, because your initial 2 spades was not game forcing. And so if you're just invitational, the opener doesn't want to bid 3-no on some 12 count, right?
Okay, so when you say 3
Yeah.
spade, you're saying I'm game.
Yeah, you don't want to offer it, when partner is invitational or better and may only have like 10 or 11 over there, you don't, even with a stopper in their suit, if you have a dead minimum opener, you don't want to bid 3-no. So you've got, you may have to retreat to 3 of your suit just to indicate to partner, hey, this is a minimum opening. So what do we want to do here?
Double spade.
I thought, what'd you say?
Go ahead. Double spade.
So 1 spade should show a 5-card spade suit, right?
Agree.
Oh, that's right.
Because of the hard overcall?
Double.
Okay, so let's use our negative double. Now you have a guaranteed club fit, right? You don't have a guaranteed spade fit. But, as is the case, our theme on so many auctions, remember, even if we know we can play in clubs, and our hand is invitational with club support. So could we bid 2 hearts? Yeah, it would certainly suggest our points and our club support, but we might miss a spade fit, and we don't want to do that. Because opener could easily have 4 spades, and we may belong in spades, not clubs. So you're thinking with this hand is, hey, let's look for the spade fit. If partner doesn't oblige and bid spades, I can always go back to clubs, right? Whatever partner does next. If partner bids 1 spade, we could now invite, or we might even just shoot out a game with that singleton heart if we find a spade fit. If partner bids some number of spades, I think I would probably go ahead and raise it to 4.
Because you have a 2 suit fit.
Yeah, in that case, the double fit would be another upgrade to the hand, absolutely. Okay, what if partner does something like this? This is entirely possible. Okay, so partner has a minimum hand and has clearly a heart stopper. That's not a surprise. They've overcalled. We have a singleton heart. Plenty of room for partner to have heart stop. What should we do after that? So 2-no would be invitational. That is an option. If I'm going to invite, I think I'm going to invite showing my club support. And if partner wants to bid 3-no, they can. By the way, good thing to talk about here. I think for most people, 2nd round jumps of openers' first bid suit are invitational. But this is a good thing to talk about with your partners, because some people prefer to play this as game forcing, but most people play it as invitation. So if you're going to invite, and you could invite by raising 1 no to 2, or you could invite by bidding 3 clubs, I think 3 clubs is the better invitation, and this will suggest to your partner that maybe you're a little more suit oriented with that singleton, and so even if they have a heart stopper, I think that what this will suggest to partner is, hey, if you want to bid 3-no, make sure you've got good heart stoppers, not just like king third kind of thing, right? Because that may not be good enough with this hand. I think this is one of those hands where if we play game, I'd rather play 3-no than 5 clubs and try and take 9 tricks rather than 11. If we're only playing a part score and we're not going to game, I think you're going to be better off in clubs. Because partner may have some hearts that need to get roughed over here, and the dummy can handle that. So, any questions on that one? One more little thing that I want to look at before we break here. We've been looking at all of this from responders' point of view, right? This is all, what does responder do, Cuebid or something else? Let's take just a quick look here at opener's hand, because opener, you're forced, right? Partners made a forcing call, and so you need to be prepared to deal with partner's Cuebid. All right, so your opener with your good 12 count, aces and kings in there, but a minimum opener. So 1 spade by you, 2 heart overcall by your left-hand opponent, 3 hearts by partner. Anything special about this hand? Pretty ordinary opener. I think there's really only one thing you can do. Is everybody just retreating to 3 spades here? Yeah, I don't think you're accepting the game try, right? If partner only has 10 or 11, I don't think you want to be in 4 spades. I think 3 spades is high enough. Now remember that the 3 hearts is or better. So once you've told partner, hey, I'm on a minimum, I'm not accepting your game try. If you've got extras and you want to raise, raise. Your partner may put you in 4 spades anyhow if they think you belong there. But this is your warning, and this is non-forcing. Right?
How
Probably
much do you consider your vulnerability?
I would say irrelevant, because this is a matter of, do we want to be in game or not? So we want to consider, do we think this game will make or will it not make? Or if we're thinking in a duplicate context, are people going to be in game on these cards? Would people accept a game try? Probably not. So I don't want to jump to 4 spades and go down to tricking 4 spades when everybody else is stopping at 3. So it's really a matter of more whether or not you belong there. Vulnerability is really only when the auction, and I know we have an overcall from the opponents, but the vulnerability really only comes into play when the opponents are forcing, like let's say the opponents were to next bid 4 hearts, then the vulnerability comes into play, because then you have to decide, do we defend 4 hearts or do we bid 4 spades? And that decision probably wouldn't be made by you; it would probably be made by your partner after you issued the edict that you were not accepting the game try. And so, and this is, and then we like to talk about captaincy too. This is a situation where who is the captain? At the point that you make this bid, your partner is now the captain, because you have told your story. I have an opening hand. It's a minimum opening hand that did not want to accept your game try. Partner, the rest of the decisions are yours. Unless your partner should happen to do something like make a slam try or whatever that would ask for your input, you have already given it. All right, well, let's change this opener. Let's stick with the same auction, at least the same first round of bidding. What if I give you Ace Jack 10 fifth of spades and singleton heart, and we'll give you King Queen 4th of diamonds and Ace 3rd of clubs. Same thing, you open a spade, opponents overcall 2 hearts, partner Cuebids 3 hearts. Back to you. All right, Marilyn wants to be in game. Is everybody with Marilyn? I mean, it's 14. It's minimal, but it's better than the last one, and it's got a single in the opponent's suit, right? So that's an upgrade. This is one of those hands I always say, look at the context of what's going on and say, do we have a fit? So when you pick up this hand and open it, and it's a very standard 1 spade opening, but don't get too excited about your singleton heart until you find out that you have a fit somewhere. Once you find out you have a spade fit, now we can start upgrading this hand, saying, okay, now the singleton heart is actually worth something.
400?
Oh, I don't think I'd go that crazy.
Oh.
Remember, partner may only have 10 points over there. So I don't know that we should be looking for slam. However, if you jump to 4 spades now, saying, yeah, my hand's good enough to accept your game try, that might be enough to encourage partner to make a slam try if they have more than just ordinary 11, 12 point hand kind of thing over there, right? So,
Is 4 clubs too encouraging?
I don't think I would bid 4 clubs.
Okay.
4 clubs would definitely be a Cuebid and showing slam interest.
I see.
Because remember that one of the things that is happening here too, and we're not so much getting into slam tries today, but remember that when that Cuebid comes up, that is a trump setting bid. So that if anybody bids 4-0 and we're playing key card, now we know we're key carding for spades. So that Cuebid, even though your partner never actually bid spades, they implied spades. So any slam try that follows, if 4-0, and any other bids that follow. Yeah, let's make this, let's give this hand one more card. Now I think we should be looking for slam,
Okay.
at least investigating. So here, again, if you jump to 4 spades, that's probably